Alright, what's up guys? Today I've decided to hop on the weed stickman train on YouTube, but I'm going to take it just a step further and talk about my most intense shroom trip. This wasn't my first time, I'll discuss that in a different video, but this would have been my third or fourth time. This time I used a new form of consumption I had never done before. My girlfriend had just bought a Shroom Matrix bar, and I'm pretty sure each piece was 3.5 grams, and the problem with the whole thing was my stepdad was about to pick me up in a few hours, so we decided I should just take some home and then take them, but that did not go as planned. My girlfriend was already about tripping balls when I got there, and she started taking more. Her crazy ass ended up taking about 12 or 13 pieces of chocolate, but I guess they didn't hit her as hard as it hit me. While she was talking about her experience more, I couldn't help but to take a few, and they actually tasted bomb as fuck. She let me microdose, but the shroom magic just pulled me in, bro, and I ended up accidentally taking about 6. I thought, especially since it was a chocolate bar, it wouldn't have done shit, especially because with my last experience I didn't trip that hard, but fuck, I was wrong. My girlfriend didn't know how much I took at the time and thought I just microdosed off a little bite. And when me, her, and some other people were smoking, I was feeling the blissful ass effects hard as fuck. I was feeling a bit wavy and really happy and giggly. That's really all I thought it was going to be, especially because of my last experience, and I was fucking vibing with it. But when me and my girl went to lay down and watch TV, that shit kicked. I was fried, and I had no clue what the fuck I was in for. Shit started to do major swirly swirls, I disconnected from my body, and I was in my purest divine fucking essence. But I was a fucking noob at this point, and I was not ready for that shit. I started freaking out, feeling my face and hair and shit, and just trying to keep myself in the real world, I guess, and freaking the fuck out because any minute my stepdad was about to come and pick me up. I went through like 15 minutes of that, and while my girl was calming me down after I told her I took just a little bit more than I said I did and I was major tripping, I remembered some advice that I was told: don't try and control the high, dude, just fucking go with it. And I relaxed my tense ass muscles and just set in for the experience. Not even gonna lie, I think I was going through a major fucking ego death. I was completely disconnected from my body, and I straight up felt like I was in my astral form, having spiritual awakenings and philosophical life-altering questions, in which I thought I was going to set my life on to answer. Then I started randomly feeling stressed for a while, and I realized I was hungry and thirsty as hell, but the problem was my ass couldn't fucking move. My girlfriend, being the fucking champ she is, got up and got me some snacks and hella juice while she was also absolutely fried, and what I thought was like 5 minutes of me waiting was 10 or 15 minutes of her trying to figure out how to function in the kitchen. We finally got resettled in and comfy, and we put on some Family Guy, and guys, watching Family Guy while tripping balls is a fucking experience. It was trippy as hell, and faces were morphing, shit was waving and turning upside down, and at some points you couldn't even tell what was the shrooms and what was the random ass shit they threw into Family Guy. I had to calm my eyes from the overwhelming ass visuals that happened, so I looked at the Christmas tree that was up at the time, and it was fucking mesmerizing. So mesmerizing that my ass just got lost looking at it. Then the tree started turning into a sphere shape, and my whole entire reality was just becoming this trippy ass tree. It was amazing, but at the same time scared the shit out of me, so I shook myself out of it, and it got me kind of anxious. We decided to put on The Simpsons, and that was a fucking vibe. We just got so lost in watching it till we heard a honk outside, and I got a message on my phone from my stepdad saying he was outside. I fucking panicked, and so did my girlfriend. She asked me, "Are you sure you got this?" And I acted like this was the moment I've been preparing my whole entire life for, and I finally got up, took a big breath, and said yes. I kissed her, she said good luck, and I walked outside and hopped into the car like a straight up NPC. My stepdad and our roommate were in the car, and I was chilling in the backseat. We just had casual conversations, and then they started talking to each other while I was ascending in the backseat. This, I can definitely tell, was the peak of my trip. The road started going up into the sky, and I was in a different dimension. Then I guess they decided they wanted to turn the fuck up, so they turned up the subs right behind me and blasted some music. I became one with the bass, and I was fucking gone. And exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen happened. They had to make a stop real quick, but luckily it was just at a car wash. They both got out, but I was in the 5th dimension, so I asked if I could just chill in the car, and they were cool with it without a second thought, thank God. They were spraying the window with the hose, and it was just so weird hearing and seeing, and they turned the radio off, so I was stuck in the void of my high-ass thoughts, just losing myself because I still couldn't even feel my body. I was completely fucking disconnected. But finally we were on the way back home, and I made my way safely downstairs. I continued out my mushroom-filled night on the call with my girlfriend, watching Family Guy again. Shit was wiggling, breathing, and waving, and since my room is in the basement, shit got kind of eerie, might I say spooky. While